Hmm. Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Happy Monday to you. I do not have a video topic for today's video, so what I thought I'd do is just free flow ideas, whatever it is that comes to my mind, and just talk about whatever, such as this protein powder. So this is I get that a vegan box, which will be going, the video for that will be going out tomorrow on Autumn Asphodel channel. But yeah, this is it was a protein powder thing, and almond protein powder. It was only just almond that was in there, and I put some into like just a protein shake, just the whole thing, and just drank it. Very there's no, it's almost like drinking like unsweetened almond milk, but like even less unsweetened, if that makes sense. So I had to add some stevia to it to make it liven up a little bit. So yeah, it is a bit interesting. So yeah, you will see that review tomorrow of all of one. It's not really a review, it's just an unboxing. It's not a review. I review all this stuff on my website. But anyway, so yeah, we got that. I know there's that one person who doesn't watch anymore. That Pokemon lady. You know, she would say that I'm doing a disservice to my body by drinking protein powder that is made from non-dead animals or something along those lines. So You know, my favorite type of nut, I really love walnuts. I think are probably one of the healthiest ones. Walnuts are very good. I love pistachios as well. Salted pistachios in the shell, you gotta break apart. Those are very good. Peanuts, very common nut. I love those. Almonds, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of. Not a big fan of almonds. Brazil nuts, they don't really have too much flavor, but I do almost consume one every single day. Not a quite, maybe like every other day or so. So Brazil nuts are very healthy for you. I forget the other ones, but yeah, there's a variety of different nuts that are really good for you. So we have that. Now, let's see, what else happened here? So yesterday, again, just free flow of ideas. So yeah, yesterday I was helping a friend. Actually, it was Saturday. I was helping a friend. We were going to replace the hard drive in his computer with a solid state drive, and if you're not familiar, those things are way faster. A hard drive has like it's almost, think of it like a floppy disk. It's like a mechanical moving part, and it has to move and seek during certain things. So it's an issue there because it is a mechanically moving part, and it's very slow. Okay, it's very slow. An SSD is like what your phone has. Okay, there's no moving parts. It's just flash memory. It's just really quick, really instantaneous, really fast. Okay, so we wanted to replace it. We had cloned the drive over. We could not get the back off the computer in order to open it, and in the process of it, we damaged the keyboard a little bit. One of the keys flew off. So it's like, oh my gosh, just a nightmare. It really was. So we ended up having to take it in to get it serviced to try to fix the key, which they could not do, and then swap out the hard drive, which they did do. It was relatively cheap, and that was and apparently what we had missed is that there's some screws underneath the feet. We didn't take the feet off. We weren't expecting screws under the feet. We were like prying this thing open, trying to get this sucker open. So unfortunately, no, couldn't do it. If I'd known that, it would have been much easier, I bet. Take off the feet, there you go. Put the feet back on, there you go. Oh, I tell you. So, yeah, that crazy thing. And then, after all that craziness, went to a delicious like Mexican place, and I got like this bowl of food, and it had like pickled onions on it, and it was amazing. And I think it like upset my stomach, not quite right afterwards, but like the next day, like, well, late last night and early today. It's kind of done now. Like I had like this severe pain. I think it was because just the amount of food that I ate. I ate like, it was like a big old bowl, and it was like, and I just ate the whole thing, and I was like stuffed. And I think it was just a bit too much for me. So yeah. So So that's pretty much it in my world. It really is. So I'm gonna go back to drinking my protein powder. Oh, and that was kind of the other thing too. So when we were in some store, there was like a full body mirror, and I saw myself. Oh, guys, I'm just so ugly. I'm just so hideous. I look in the mirror, it's like an ugly troll. It's like a gargoyle. I'm joking. So I look in the mirror and I'm just like, you don't see how like your whole body shape until you actually like do like a full body thing, and it's like I'm like so skinny and I just can't gain the weight. I mean, I still weigh the same as I have been. Pretty much I weigh the same as I practically have been my entire life. Like back when I was a teenager, I mean, I probably weighed maybe a little bit more, maybe closer to 130, and I'm kind of down in the low 120s now. But let's just say when I was a teenager, maybe I was like 130 even. Okay, now I'm like 122, 123 or so. So I've pretty much weighed this entire weight, this like my entire life. I really have not ever been. Probably the most I've ever been is probably like 135 at most. At most. So that 135 is actually considered, actually it's like just under normal weight for me. So I've always been underweight my entire life. And I think that, does play an impact on your health as well, because as if you're morbidly obese, if you are overweight and obese, that is a health problem. You are unhealthy, but you are also unhealthy if you are underweight. So technically, even though for the most part I say I'm healthy, I eat well, and I don't have any like major health issues that require any sort of like medical, intervention or anything. I'm just underweight. I think that may cause some other issues. Just maybe feeling fatigued, maybe feeling lack of energy, maybe just stuff like that. So I know people said, "Elle, it's because you are vegan. Vegans do not. Oh my gosh, I'm a Pokemon right now. So vegans do not acquire the right nutrients from their almond protein shakes. Like, are you for real? That takes out nutrients from your body. You are like killing yourself as you drink. Each sip takes off seconds of your life, Elle. Oh my gosh." And my response is always to them, you realize I've weighed about the same as I have been my entire life, right? I literally just told you. I mean, I weighed a little bit more maybe when I was in high school, because I was eating very unhealthy stuff. Okay, we're talking about like, and I was also probably eating more food, and later into the evening. Okay, like I would have like a full meal, like after dinner time. It would be like my. That's the thing. When I went to school, I never had lunch. I could not eat in front of people, so I had breakfast, a very tiny bit of breakfast at home. I would skip lunch. I would come home and have a dinner or some sort of dinner, and then in the evening, we're talking like maybe like 11 o'clock, I would have like an actual like another meal snack. One of these things I know was like that instant ramen with like all that fat that's in it, tons of fat, where it says there's like 2 servings for one little packet, like that top ramen stuff, whatever that is. That I would have one whole pack of that, and then like 2 hot dogs. You realize how unhealthy and bad that is? That is what I would eat. And not only that, I would feel it. I would physically feel it. My chest would be just congested. Like it was just like hurting. Like there was like a constant like pain. Like I couldn't breathe in. Like, it was just, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And now for the most part, I don't have that issue. That issue stopped once I started exercising and changing my diet. That's actually why I started exercising many years ago, because I had that chest pain, and it was just, I knew it was like, oh, this isn't good. I don't like this. This is unhealthy. So, yeah, to everyone who says, Elle, you can't survive being a vegan, okay? I say, perhaps maybe it's not the best diet for me because I have such high metabolism. Maybe it's better for someone with slower metabolism. But for me, with such high metabolism, perhaps to a degree, maybe you're right. Maybe it's not necessarily the best, but I still weigh close to the same as I did in high school when I was eating all the junk. And now I'm eating healthy and I weigh a little less. So that to me makes sense. I'm not slipping under 120 pounds. Usually at most, at the minimum it's like 120 pounds exactly. Ideally, I should be like 135. I would love to just gain on that weight. I just can't put that on. I've tried so many things. I've tried eating so much food. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. So I'm going to go back to my anemic almond protein powder now, okay? And I'm going to play Pokemon Go. So you all take care. Have a great one. And this has been a wild. Okay, bye.